Hello students, we are solving the IB Math AHL past paper questions and currently we are solving the IB Math AHL May 2023 paper 2 time zone 2 past paper. Today we'll be solving the question number 11, that is the second last question of this paper. You will be getting the links to all the previously solved questions of this paper and of the other papers in form of playlists in my channel NS Online Math Tutoring Classes. I'm Nilanjana Sanyal. I am an online IB Math HL tutor. And in case you are interested in joining my sessions, please contact me for more details. So, without any further delay, let us start solving this question number 11. The maximum mark is 20. It says a game of chance involves drawing two balls at random out of a box without replacement. The box initially contains R red balls and Y yellow balls. Let P of YY represent the probability of drawing two yellow balls from the box without replacement. Consider a version of this game where it is known that P of YY is equal to 1 over 3. Answer part A's question is show that 2y square minus 2 times r plus 1 whole multiplied by y plus r minus r square is equal to 0. It is containing 4 marks. And we know that in IB, we often get to throw an equation, but we usually do not know where to start from. Actually, we will be starting from the information that they have provided us. And what do we know? We know there is a box which contains R red balls and Y yellow balls. So the total number of balls in the box is R plus Y. And we are drawing two yellow balls without replacement. And the probability of drawing two yellow balls from the box without replacement is 1 over 3. So we will be writing the expression for the drawing the probability of drawing two yellow balls from the box without replacement and equate it to 1 over 3 because this is what we know. Okay. So let us start our answer from this point. P of YY is equal to, first of all, we are drawing the first yellow ball from the box. So how many yellow balls are there? Y number of yellow balls. So number of favorable outcomes will be Y. And what is the total number of outcomes? That is total number of balls present in the box. It is R plus Y. And because this is the first yellow ball that we have taken out of the box. And now we will be taking out the second yellow ball. So and therefore multiplication. Second yellow ball. How many yellow balls are remaining? What is the favorable number of outcomes? Now, because it is without replacement, we are having Y minus 1 number of yellow balls in the box. Therefore, the number of favorable outcomes will be Y minus 1 divided by total number of outcomes is there are R red balls and Y minus 1 yellow balls in the box. So, the total number of balls in the box will be R plus Y minus 1. And this is given to be equal to 1 over 3. Okay. So, now I am multiplying this 3 with this part and 1 with this. Okay. So, it is just basically cross multiplication. So, it is 3y and y minus 1 is equal to r plus y and r plus y minus 1. Okay. So, this is 3y square. Okay. 3y square minus 3y equal to r square plus ry and minus r plus ry. It is yr or y ry, they are the same. So plus y square and minus y. Okay. And we are seeing all the terms are on one side of the equal to sign and the other side is containing a 0 and we need 2y square. We are having 3y square on the left side of the equal to sign and y square is on the right side. We need 2y square. So let us take these terms, the right hand side terms to the left hand side and make the right hand side equal to 0. Okay. So it is 3y square minus 3y minus r square minus ry. We are having two ry, so I can write minus 2 ry, and then it is minus r, so it is plus r, and minus y square and plus y is equal to 0. So this is equal to 3y square minus y square is 2y square. And then we are collecting the terms containing y. It is, this one is negative 3y, this one is negative 2ry, and this one is plus y. Okay, so minus 3y plus y is minus 2y. Okay, so it is minus 2y and minus 2ry. Okay, and then we are having the minus r minus r square. So let me write the r first. R minus r square is equal to 0. We are having just one more step remaining, so it is 2y square, and then these two terms are containing 2, so I can take out this 2 as the common factor between these two terms, and they have written r first, so I have to take out y also, but y is written later on, so I'll be writing it after this bracket, and it is r, and from this term it is 1 and y. You see, if you just expand this, this is negative 2 times r times y, so this is negative 2 ry, and the other one is negative 2 times 1 is negative 2 times y is negative 2y. Okay, so this plus r minus r square is equal to 0, shown. Okay, fine. Coming to subpart B. By solving the equation in part A, this equation, show that y equal to this. That means you are seeing that you have to get the expression for y in terms of r. Okay, and how can you get? It is basically what you have to realize is that it is a quadratic equation. This is all that you have to understand. As soon as you understand, you can visualize this as a quadratic equation, you know how to solve it. Okay, you will be using the quadratic formula. So let us use the quadratic formula. First of all, let us once more write the equation. 2y square minus 2 times r plus 1 y plus r minus r square is equal to 0. Using the quadratic formula, y is equal to, this is the b portion, minus b portion will be positive. The minus sign is included within the b. So minus b will be a positive part. It's positive counterpart. Okay, so it is 2 r plus 1 minus b plus minus square root of b square. So it is minus 2 and r plus 1 whole square minus 4 times a is 2, c is this whole portion, r minus r square, over 2 a is 2. Okay, so this is, we have to now simplify this portion, because we are seeing r plus 1 is there and the 2 is there. So we are having two 2's in the denominator. One can get cancelled. So I am not expanding this portion. If you expand, you will be losing some time. Okay, because you don't have to expand this first part. So I'm keeping it as it is. I have to simplify the portion which is within the bracket. So it is plus minus. Okay. It is minus 2 whole square is 4. And r plus 1 whole square is r square plus 2r plus 1. You can just do r plus 1 times r plus 1 and multiply. You will be getting these three terms after simplification. And then you can, this is 4 times 2 is 8. So it is minus 8r and plus 8r square divided by 4. Okay. So y can be written as 2r plus 1 plus minus. I'm keeping the plus minus even though I'm seeing that I had to take the plus sign and not the minus sign, but we know that we have to take the plus sign. But since it is containing 4 marks, it is better to give the justification for rejecting the minus sign. Okay. So, and you should also be confident to whether to reject just by looking at that the expression that is given to you. Don't yes, of course, you'll be knowing which sign to be rejected, but you should be confident about the reason for rejecting the minus sign as well. Okay. This is 4r square. This is 4r square and this is 8r square. So I can just write this as 12r square. Okay. You can write one more step. You can expand this and then write the terms, simplify, add the like terms. I'm doing it in one step. 4 times 2r is 8r and minus 8r, they will cancel, and plus 4. Okay. So it is plus 4 over 4. So this is equal to 2r plus 1 plus minus. Now I'm seeing it is 3r squared plus 1. So it is obvious that they have taken the 4 as the common factor. So it is 4 and it is 3r squared plus 1. Okay. Over 4. And the square root of 4 is obviously equal to 2. So plus minus 2 and square root of 3r square plus 1 over 4. So I can write this as r plus 1 and plus minus square root of 3r square plus 1 over 2, because I'm cancelling these two 2's. So I'm dividing both the numerator and the denominator by 2. So I'm getting this expression. So now I can write this as r plus 1 plus 3r square plus 1 over 2, since y is greater than or equal to 0. Okay. I shouldn't be writing equal to 0, because if it is equal to 0, I'll not be getting 1/3. So let me change my reasoning. Y should be greater than 0. Okay. I should not be including the equal to part. Y should be greater than 0. So this is the answer shown, of course. Okay. And in case you are not very confident about whether or why I should be rejecting the minus sign. Why can't y be greater than 0 if I take the minus sign? Let me show you the reason for this over here. Let me take another color. You see, we are taking this expression for y, and there is, of course, the plus minus sign in between. And our question is, of course, we can take the plus sign because r plus 1 is a positive number and square root of 3r squared plus 1 is also a positive number. So, if we add them, the numerator will be positive, the denominator is positive. So, the y value, which is the number of yellow balls, has to be a positive integer. It will be a positive number. But can we take a negative number? If square root of 3r squared plus 1 is less than r plus 1, definitely we can take. Suppose square root of 3 plus 1 is 3r squared plus 1 is 2 and r plus 1 is 5. I'm just taking arbitrary cases, one arbitrary case. Okay, and these two are connected by a minus sign. 5 minus 2 is 3. So we can definitely take 5 minus 2. It will be giving us a positive numerator. And 3 over 2 will be giving us a fraction. I'm saying this is an arbitrary case. Don't think about how can we have 5 and 2. Don't think about that. I'm just trying to establish this fact that we can have a negative number provided the square root of 3r squared plus 1 is having a value less than r plus 1. Okay. So, let us see whether we can have that type of a situation where square root of 3r squared plus 1 is less than r plus 1. Let us see. Let us square both the sides. So we will be having 3r squared plus 1 is less than r squared plus 2r plus 1. And we can cancel these two and we will be having 2r squared minus 2r is less than 0. So it is 2r and r minus 1 is less than 0. That means the product is a negative number. 2 is definitely not a negative number. So, in order to have a negative product, either r should be less than 0, r minus 1 should be more than 0, which is absurd. Then r minus 1 should be negative number and r should be positive. That can happen. R can be positive and r minus 1 can be negative. When can that happen? Only when r is equal to 0. But can r be equal to 0? If r is equal to 0, then what happens? What is the probability of drawing two yellow balls without replacement from a box containing y yellow balls? There are only yellow balls. So whichever ball you take out, it will be yellow. There is no red ball. R is equal to 0. So whichever ball you take out, it is yellow. So you are taking the first yellow ball out of the box, 100% chance that you will be taking out a yellow ball because there are all yellow balls in the box. Similarly, for the second case, taking out the second yellow ball. So in that case, definitely the probability of drawing two yellow balls from the box without replacement will never be equal to 1 over 3. So that proves that r is not equal to 0. So we cannot have this case. We cannot have the case where square root of 3r squared plus 1 is less than r plus 1. That is why we cannot take the minus sign. We could have taken the minus sign easily if square root of 3r squared plus 1 was less than r plus 1. Okay. But since it cannot happen in this case, therefore we have to take the plus sign. But you don't have to write all these. Subpart C is saying find two pairs of values for r and y that satisfy the condition p of y is equal to 1 over 3. That means when p of y equal to 1 over 3, we are having this equation and the solution of this equation is y equal to this. And it is paper 2 questions, so we can use the calculator. We will be using the calculator. I'm using the TI Inspire CX2 calculator. You may use the Casio calculator as well. Okay, first of all, we will be graphing this. Okay, so it is add graphs, and okay, the denominator is very easy. It is 2, and this part is, don't write r plus 1. Calculator will not be recognizing it. It is x plus 1 plus square root of 3 times, sorry, 3 times x square plus 1. Let me just check. Yeah, square root of 3x square plus 1 and r plus 1, right? So, yes. And fine, and enter. We are having this sort of a graph, and fine, we have to find the r and y values. So, in this case, x and y values. Therefore, you can just go on using the graph trace, but that will be taking time. So, I go to the table, okay, and split screen table. Okay, this is x and this is f1 of x, which is y. X is r and f1 of x is y. So, we are seeing, find the two values of for r and y. So, we are seeing that r is the number of red balls and y is the number of yellow balls. So, both have to be positive integers. One of them is definitely x equal to 1 and y equal to 2. And the other one, you are seeing that x equal to 4 uh, and the y equal to, that means the r equal to 4 and the y is equal to 6. We need only the two pairs of values. So, there may be some more also, but we do not have to go down. You can go down, but we really do not need to go down. We can take the first two pairs of values. Okay, subpart C, it is using GDC, graphs, split screen table. One set is r is equal to 1, y is equal to 2, or r is equal to 1 and 2 and 4 and 6. R equal to 2 and y is r is equal to 4 and y is equal to 6. Okay. Since r and y belongs to the set of positive integers. Okay. This is the answer for the subpart C. Now consider a similar game of chance that involves drawing 3 balls out of a box without replacement. The box initially contains 10 red balls and y yellow balls. Let P of y represent the probability of drawing 3 yellow balls from the box without replacement, and subpart D's question is find an expression for P of y in terms of y. So, the subpart D's answer is P of y is equal to, favorable outcomes is y for the first case, first ball, and it is total number of outcomes is 10 plus y without replacement. So, and the picking of the second yellow ball, there are y minus 1 yellow balls remaining, so y minus 1. Total number of balls is 10 plus y minus 1 time for the times by for the third yellow ball, it is y minus 2 yellow balls remaining, so it is y minus 2 times, not times, rather over 10 plus y minus 2. Okay, so I can simplify this a little. Okay, so this is equal to y times y minus 1 times y minus 2 over 10 plus y, and 10 minus 1 is 9, 9 plus y, and 10 minus 2 is 8, so 8 plus y. Okay, so this will be the answer for the subpart D. And okay, we have answered the subpart D. Coming to subpart E, a yellow ball is added so that the box now contains 10 red balls and y plus 1 yellow balls. The probability of drawing 3 yellow balls from the box without replacement is now twice the probability expressed in subpart D. Subpart E's question is find the initial number of yellow balls in the box. It is containing 5 marks. Okay, so first of all, let us find the probability, the current probability of drawing 3 yellow balls from the box without replacement. Okay, so when one yellow ball has been added. New is equal to, now there are y plus 1 number of yellow balls, and the total number of balls is 10 plus y plus 1 times 1 has been taken out, so it is y over 10 plus, now the number of the yellow balls remaining in the box is y times y minus 1, and denominator is 10 plus y minus 1. Okay, so this is equal to y plus 1, y minus 1 over 11 plus y, 10 plus y, and 9 plus y. Okay, and it is saying this is the new probability, and they are saying the probability of drawing 3 yellow balls, this is the new one, is now twice the probability, the previous probability. This is twice. Is means is equal to, twice means 2 times the previous probability, that is y previous. And what is the expression for the previous probability? This is the expression. Okay, so we are having this y plus 1, y and y minus 1 over 11 plus y, 10 plus y, and 9 plus y is equal to 2 times, I am taking this expression, y times y minus 1 times y minus 2 over 10 plus y, 9 plus y, and 8 plus y. Okay, and I'm seeing I'm having 10 plus y and 9 plus y common, so this means I am multiplying both the sides by 10 plus y times 9 plus y, so these are getting cancelled. Okay, and also I'm dividing both the sides by y times y minus 1. Okay, so these are also getting cancelled. So what is remaining is what y plus 1 over 11 plus y is equal to 2 times y minus 2. So I can write 2y minus 4 over 8 plus y. Okay. So this is equal to, now I'll be doing cross multiplication. So it is 8 plus y times y plus 1 is equal to 2y minus 4, and 11 plus y. And this is a question from paper 2, so I can use the calculator. That is why I don't want to expand these two sides, okay, and waste more time. So let me see what value does our calculator give us. So just now I come to the calculator section and I have to go to nsolve, okay, and it is numerical solve, and it will be 8 plus, I'm taking x, 8 plus x times x plus 1 is equal to 2x minus 4 and 11 plus x. Okay. And then I have to define the variable. It is comma and x. And enter. Okay. It is 4. They have given, the calculator has given only a single value for x. So it is most probably the y square terms, they get cancelled. I'm not sure about that, or something is happening. Something is definitely happening because the y square term, I am not seeing they are getting cancelled, but maybe we are having a whole square expression. Anyway, the x is equal to 4 or the y value is equal to 4. That means the number of yellow balls that were there in the box initially is equal to 4. Okay. Using GDC, nsolve, initial number of yellow balls in the box is equal to 4. So we have solved this question number 11 completely. Thank you for staying with me till the end. And we meet again very soon in our next session. We'll be solving the last question of the same paper. And in case you have liked my explanation, please give this video a like and please do share this video with your friends so that even they can get benefited by watching my video. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel. In case you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel till now, it will be motivating me to make more math videos for you. So, till our next session, bye.